as you can tell by the title, today I'm only going to be using my weak foot. Everything, for those of you guys that didn't know what my weak foot, which foot was my weak foot, it's my left foot. I mean, I'd say I got like a 4-star, almost 5-star weak foot. But yeah, the whole goal of today is to get a bunch of touches in just only with my left foot, nothing with my right foot. Oh, I'm literally, as I said that, I got some in with my right foot. I don't want to touch the ball with my right foot at all. Just strictly left foot. I'm gonna start off with some juggling. My heel is also still super sore and bothering me, but it's my left foot heel, which is kind of nice because when I'm taking shots, I'm not gonna have to put so much force through it. I'll be on my right leg. But the goal or the plan for today is do juggling first. I don't think I'm in the camera angle actually. I'm gonna do some juggling first and then dribbling and passing, and then finally do some finishing at the end. Same drill as last time, just to get some touches in with the left foot and get some reps in for the finishing. It's raining right now, so I have to cover the camera up. Hopefully it doesn't start raining too hard. It's like just drizzling right now. It's nice because the pitch is a little bit, what's it called, slippery. And the ball is gonna be gliding across like this. It's just so much faster. Forces me to do better touches. What was I gonna say? There's something else I was gonna say. I mean, there were a few things I wanted to say, but I had something in mind. I forgot, honestly. I should probably warm up too, just a tiny bit. My heel is bothering me a decent amount now. Okay, so now that everyone that, that doesn't watch the intro and all the talking says I'm yapping, now that they're all gone, and they skip to the timestamp I put in the description with the finishing, because that's all they care about, I'm gonna let you guys know, not let you guys know, that's not what I meant. I got like this thought I've been having about, because everyone always asks what my plans are with football. Short answer, I just want to find the team to play on in the fall. I don't really care about now because I can't do much about that. Maybe I'm playing in the 8v8 league just for right now, and then maybe try to train with the USL2 team if I'm not sure if I'll have time to do that, just because I might be leaving. I think the season starts in May, and I might consider leaving end of June or July. But here we go again, I'm just jogging. I don't even think, I'm just talking. This is one of the open the gates exercises I like doing because it works on rhythm. And same on the way back. It's so much harder than it looks to practice. I've been doing it for a while, so it's a little bit easier. Ooh. Should have taken some Advil or something for my heel. Some butt kickers. These ones, what I like to do with them personally is not just go straight leg back like this. I used to do that. But if we're like, think about it as you're doing a sprint, you're never gonna be running like that. So I just bring my heel as if I'm going through a stride and just hit my glutes with that. Then high knees, a little bit less movement backwards and more just forward. Also, another good exercise for warming up that I like to do, and just in general for working on speed, is bounding. Straight leg, like that. Keep your leg straight and just focus on the contact with the forefront of your foot. This is honestly like the nicest weather to train. What was I gonna do? Let's do some of these. The only thing that's annoying is the lighting might suck. But yeah. Wait, I had something. I wrote down this entry in my journal, in the journal app on my phone, that I wanted to, this is what I wanted, how I wanted to explain what I'm saying. And let me just read over it. Okay, I think I kind of got the gist of it. But pretty much what I wanted to say is that, hold up, let me just finish this warm up. Switch up the camera angle. I'm gonna start off with just doing juggling. It's kind of tempting to do passing because it's right here. But yeah, just do juggling for right now. I don't have a timer on me, but just getting in touches with my left foot. What I wanted to say is that people are always asking, I know it's like everyone wants to play on a team and go pro. I'm not necessarily stuck on going pro. If it happens, like it happens, whatever. I just want to keep playing and actually enjoy the game. Find a team. Because if I'm just thinking about going pro, I don't have a resume for that right now. I just need to focus on the little steps. If I was even thinking about that, just make me way too far in the future. By just focusing on getting on a team, improving myself, enjoying the game. Those are little steps. Not really focused on going pro. But I guarantee if I actually put a full commitment on it, stopped uploading, stopped doing anything with social media, just put my whole life into going pro, I could do it 100%. But that's what I don't want to do. There are so many other things I want to do that makes it harder, because being an athlete is a full-time job. You can't pursue going pro and do everything, like do so many other things. Like I can't be working part-time to make money, trying to go pro, getting uploads up every day, playing for a team, starting a brand. All these things require a bunch of time on their own. And to be honest with you, that probably is possible. It would be a lot of work. It's not impossible to do. People do it. People work part-time and do YouTube. Actually, I don't know anyone that does both of those and is trying to go pro. Usually it's just like trying to go pro, working part-time, no YouTube, or YouTube and trying to go pro, which is literally like 500 million content creators are doing that, and they all get views. Fair play, but I just feel like that type of content is overdone. But it makes sense because all these younger players are trying to achieve what these people are trying to achieve, and it's relatable. There's just so much content that's rinsed, but they all get views. What I wanted to say initially, I'm gonna get to passing and take this hoodie off too. To start with some one touch, then I'm gonna bring the cone out and get some two touch in. What I wanted to say initially is that just because I'm training doesn't mean, I think just because someone starts training doesn't mean their whole intention is to go pro. I know a bunch of people that are just trying to have fun but get better at the game, and they train on their own. It's like bodybuilding. You know how a bunch of people go into bodybuilding once they get older? Like once they're 18, they go to college. No one wants to play soccer anymore because they gave up on their pro career. They don't see training individually as anything that's beneficial to them. So they get into bodybuilding, it makes sense, they want to get big, and like, nothing wrong with it. But what I'm trying to say is that the same goes with running. Like you can go on run and do running casually, but not everyone's expecting you to be a marathoner. Like run marathons. People go on 1-2 mile runs every day. What's the difference between doing that and coming to the pitch and training for an hour or two just to work on your touch and get better for like your weekend league games? Or even, because the game is global. It's not like a bad skill to be good at football. You can meet so many people by going to different countries and hopping in pickup games, and they'll respect you so much more if you're good at the game. I think the point was like, just trying to be a bodybuilder. What I'm trying to say is that you can casually train, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't like, now I started thinking about the passing, it got worse, but I was actually like, I was not messing up at all. I wasn't even in the camera angle. Wow. I hope at least I was in the camera angle. If the ball wasn't, it's whatever. But I just wasted a bunch of time. If neither of them were. But so I'm just trying to inside, outside of foot, inside touch, inside, outside, inside, inside, outside, outside. It's not consistent, but sometimes the touch is easier with the inside of my foot. Like there, I need to do it the outside if I'm using my left foot. But going back to the bodybuilding thing, I guess it's more accessible to get to gyms than it is to fields. You can go to a wall even, and people go to get their soccer work in by pickup games, but you don't see anyone. I'm thinking about it, and like the whole point of individual training is to get better. If you're training every day, what are you training for? Maybe it doesn't apply to bodybuilding, but running. running is a good example because people just go on runs for fun. It's easier to do anywhere. Pretty much, I'm hoping you guys get the idea of what I was trying to say. Not everything needs to be about going pro. Try to emphasize that like 500 times. You ever just wanted to be really good at something? And like try to master a certain move or skill? All right, I'm just gonna go like this, touch inside, out. I need a second to breathe there, just because I'm still unfit. Stop waiting for Friday. All right, next move. I hope this mic is waterproof. I didn't look that up. If it's not, we're finished. Okay. I've seen a bunch of people do this drill. I don't get the point of it. When are you gonna use that in the game? What about this? Opening up. Oh, I got too casual with it. I need water anyways, my mouth is dry. You guys gonna help me out? What type of drill should I do? Let's move this up here. I'm just gonna do it. Actually, see, I'm looking at the bench right there because it's tempting to move it. But I don't think I have much time to move it back. I'm just gonna go into dribbling. Get some dribbling in. I don't know if you guys can tell that the camera is pointing downwards, but I need a new tripod. The piece that attaches from my tripod to my camera, it broke off and it's hanging on its last thread right now. So that's why the camera's been facing downward. I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't fall off, like me. All right, so now we're starting the training session. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna say that was the intro for all the people that just skipped. I was gonna say something. Like and subscribe. Nah. Shit. What was it? Oh yeah. I've kind of gotten to like disliking cone drills recently, just because they're so limiting, but they're good for practicing specific touches. They're good in some ways, just getting touches in. That's the whole point. Everyone's always asking, oh, what's the secret to working on your weak foot? There's no secret. Just get the reps in. Everyone's always looking for a shortcut to get somewhere, when the reality is you just need to put in the work that you know you need to, but you just don't want to. Trust me, I've been there. Maybe not with putting in work, but mentality-wise, there are so many things that I know I should be doing and want to fix. Like, I know I have a problem and I know what the solution is, but I keep asking for answers from other people, asking for advice when I literally know what the answer is. You don't get anywhere. Just go do. Just go do. Learn by doing. So with that being said, the secret to working on your weak foot are these drills right here. That's when I cut and say you buy my course online. I'm trying to get a mix in of 2 touch and then also just 1 touch. The 1 touch ones are kind of hard. Not even, okay, that's a lie. They're harder than the 2 touches, what I meant to say. Because you have to be more accurate with your touch. But I think they're more effective when you get to actually using them outside of just cone drills. And now I'm gonna do 2, 2, 1. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Same thing, other way. That one is actually usable in a game. Maybe not this. As much. But this one definitely more usable, and you see more players doing 2 touches here. Exploding to the left. I'm gonna change this up, move these cones out to the side. Gotta make sure I have time. My jacket's drenched. 7 o'clock. Yeah, we got time. So, same thing, except just longer touches, or more touches in between. Outside of the foot, inside of the foot, outside, inside. I'm not necessarily going full speed, but more just focus on getting the touches in the right spot. I'm saving the full speed for the shooting. This is more about being on my toes. Oh. hitting that one around the cone. I like changing it up a little bit every time. Yeah, just reps. These drills are so dead. They're so dead. I need to find a way to fix these. It just feels so useless. I'm gonna do one last drill. Just at a little bit higher speed. I've done this before. It's focusing on just being on one leg. I did this in like only one of my videos, but I feel like this drill, I think I'm on to something with this drill. It's really just only being on one leg. No one has ever introduced plyometrics into soccer, football. It ain't that deep, but doing there are plyometric drills where you're just doing like this. It's kind of similar to that, but incorporating a soccer ball into it. I'm surprised no one has. I feel like maybe someone has, who knows, but and this might not be the best way to do it, but it's a start. It's a start to get somewhere. So once everyone starts doing this, and if you get injured, hey, that's not on me. Just be careful. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh. Can you guys see the rain? This is like perfect conditions, except when you have a camera out, and it's a little bit different. I'm gonna start back here. It's the last rep. I'm gonna start back here. Anyone in the comments that owns a camera or does photography and videography, can you let me know if there's a certain way I should be covering my camera when it's raining? Because I think it's supposed to rain the next few days too. My camera's kind of getting wet. The last thing I need is for me to lose that camera. You guys know the drill. You get it? Sorry. But ideally, so cutting on the left foot again. Not again, I haven't done this before. Same thing I was doing the other day, except on my left foot this time. Ideally, I would have a bench either on this side or on that side that I can play off of. But the bench is all the way over there. All right, let's just get into this. not bad. Also, I'm gonna like tell you guys before, I'm kind of scared of stepping too hard on my heel because it actually hurts like a decent amount. That didn't feel bad though. Let me try that again. It's not a bad shot, but I was trying to hit that in the air. I've gotten some good shots into the corner so far, but none of them. I've been aiming for the middle of the goal, and as you saw with all the shots, one of them went over, the one I'm just getting right now, and then the rest of them were right on the lowest level, which is a good shot still, but I'm not gonna lie and tell you that's what I was going for. See, these types of vibes, just with it drizzling, early morning, it would be nice to have a speaker out, but something like that is just like the best feeling. All the birds. Yeah, I'm gonna set up a thumbnail, watch this. Just so I have this. I'm gonna show you guys the process. I hope the camera's in focus, because when I was over there, it was not in focus. People are gonna go crazy over this weak foot training. Oh, he knows the secret. Let me click on this video. Oh, see, that's the problem. There we go. And then there we go. Hopefully that's good enough, or else I'm gonna have to take a screenshot and use something else. I'm gonna do a scissor into these now, or just a right foot scissor. Actually, that's using my right foot. No, I'm just gonna keep it with the left foot. And someone in the comments of my finishing video, the first one, made a good point. There were like two of you. The first time, or I don't know why I'm saying first time, the time where I was using my right foot, I take a bunch of like little steps before I was shooting, which is like hurting my shooting. So instead of taking those little steps, just focus on taking one and then being more accurate and taking longer but more meaningful steps as before I go to shoot. Oh. That was the best finish of the day. Oh. I think I'm better with my left foot than my right foot. I'm starting to realize that. It feels more comfortable to dribble and shoot. No. exposed. I was looking at my analytics actually for the videos, and there were literally 0% of my viewers were under the age of 18, which I thought was actually insane. I feel like I'm missing out on a whole audience, but I don't think I target those kids. But there are definitely some younger kids that would appreciate some things. Just have to find them somehow. Try to go for a back post chip. That showed the real weak foot. Didn't lock my ankle. That was the first shot I didn't lock my ankle for. I want to try to, with my right foot, I'm good at doing the shooting technique where you get top spin but also curve on the ball. Mbappe is really good at that shot. I'm trying to learn that on my left foot. I can do it with my right foot, but it's not easy for me on my left foot. See, I'm getting the curve. No, I'm getting the curve this way, but the way I'm following through with the ball needs to be more upward. Watch, in the next 5 shots, I'm gonna get at least 1. And if I don't, dislike the video. All right. Here we go, you heard what I said. You can press the dislike button right now if you want. Depends what you think is gonna happen. No. It's just, I can't get the top spin for some reason. My follow through is lacking. I'm gonna try from a standstill right here, like a free kick. It'll be easier to practice the technique. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to think right now what I would do on my right foot. Like what type of follow through I would have. I got the top spin a little bit, but oh, that was not top spin, but not a bad shot. All right, dislike the video. I'm a little bit over time, but these are gonna be my last reps. I'm gonna zoom it out too. These are my last reps. Last 5 balls. That was actually that was the right technique right there. Now I need to get that move. Last shot, then it's cutting. No! Give me one more, give me one more. I mean, if there's one ball here, I might as well shoot all three, right? I should have stopped. It's not a bad shot to end on.